If you can send a text message, you can learn Python. Today, we will write our very first Python program, understand what Python is, and set up the tools you need to start coding like a pro. Let's begin. First of all, what is Python? Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. It is used by companies like Google, Netflix, and NASA. What makes it special? It is high level, interpreter, and beginner friendly. Why it is high level, interpreter, and beginner friendly? Which means you write code in a human readable form. That is why it is high level. Python runs your code line by line, easy for debugging. That is why it's interpreted. Looks almost like plain English. That's why it is beginner friendly. If you use this sample code in Python, here we are using Python's built in print function. Whatever we place inside the parenthesis will be displayed on the screen. Parenthesis means this brackets. Since we wrote hello Python inside quotes, Python treats it as text and shows it exactly as it is. To run Python, we first need to install it. Head over to python.organization, click downloads, and choose the latest version for your operating system. While installing, check the box that says add Python to path. This lets you run Python from anywhere. For writing code, we use something called IDE, which is short for Integrated Development Environment. But for all the projects that we are going to do now, we are going to use Google Colab, which is a website. You can just go visit that website and you can save all your Python files over there. And every data science projects, every AI projects, you can directly save there and work on there. If you want to work through Python with offline mode, in that case, you need to install VS Code and IDE. IDE comes with Python, which is great for beginners. VS Code, which is lightweight and comes with lots of features. In this course, we will be using Google Colab because it is simple and powerful. When you name something in Python, like a variable or function, that is an identifier. There are a few rules. They can contain letters, digits, and underscores, but can't start with a digit. Also, Python is case sensitive. Name with caps N and name with small n are different. Here, in this Python program, name is an identifier storing the text caviar and A stores the number 21. If we try to use if as a variable name, Python gives an error because if is a keyword, a word Python has reserved for its own commands. These are the list of keywords in Python. Take a screenshot of it so that you will not be making a mistake of using these keywords as a variable name. Variables and expressions are the most important part of Python. Variables are like containers that store values. Expressions are combinations of variables and operators that produce a result. Here, A stores 10 and B stores 5. The expression A plus B adds these numbers together. That simple it is. The result is 15, which is stored in some value. And then print some value displays it on the screen. So, variables and expressions are simple, but in some cases, you will be calling them as functions. That's when you will get confused. We'll be seeing them in the upcoming videos. So far, we have printed things, but how do we take input from the user? That's where the input function comes in. So, here, when we run this, Python displays the message enter your name and waits for the user to type something. Whatever they type is stored in the variable name. The print displays hello followed by whatever was typed. Now it's time for mini challenge. Let's try a quick exercise. Ask the user for their name and age, then display a friendly message. Here, the first input asks the user for name, and the second asks for their age. Both inputs are stored in variables. Then print combines both into a complete sentence. Notice how input always returns text. Even numbers like age are stored as strings for now. Today, you learned what Python is and how this programming language works. Wrote your first program, understood variables, and even took user input. In the next session, we will explore literals, comments, and even more ways to make your program interactive.